So, welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Hopefully, you guys are doing good and everything is okay. So, we're going to discuss Michail Antonio. Michail Antonio today registered his goal and his fourth goal of the season in the English Premier League with a beautiful assist from Lucas Paqueta. Brilliant assist. Michail Antonio, 1v1, 1v1, cool, calm, and collected. Put the ball away, took it nicely away. But nevertheless, they lost the game, unfortunately. Nevertheless, we're going to touch into some details. There's also something I want to touch on. Very, very crucial. I really want to touch on it. I just had some notes here, so I really want to get into that. But before I do that, I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. It's very, very important that you do so. Also, leave your thoughts in the comment section. We need to know what's happening. So, good morning, people. Whatever times when you're watching this, is that morning, afternoon, good night, whatever times when you're watching on. Blessed to you guys for having, and hope you're having a good day. Anyways, now, Michail Antonio, let me just give you some stats for this game. First of all, 2 shots, 1 on target. I'm finishing him with an 85% passing pass completion. Made 3 attempts, dribble attempts, completed 2 of those, which is quite good. That's one of the big part of his game. Encountered in 9 duels and won 4 of them. We all know Michail Antonio is a combative striker, very, very combative. Always want to get involved in the meaty stuff of the game, heavily involved in causing the defenders problems, and then when he needs be, you drop back, support them. But very, very concerning for me, I have to say, is his fitness. His fitness. Now, why is that concerning? Now, personally, he played 68 minutes today, and initially I thought that, you know what, since he didn't turn up for an international break, and more than likely would have been put in some training, try to get his fitness at that level. But we have to remember, Michail Antonio is 34 years old. After looking through the statistics, after looking through the number of minutes he has played so far this season, he has only registered one 90 minutes of football. Just one. And that was against Aston Villa in October. That's all, and basically came off on the 89th minute in the game. So that's the only 90 minutes of football that Michail Antonio has played so far in the EPL for West Ham, which could have mean that maybe, just maybe, the coach is managing Michail Antonio's fitness. That's one, because he's 34 years old. Just a few days ago he turned 34. Think what? Today is that Saturday. I think he turned 34 on Thursday. So maybe they're managing his fitness level and self-definition. So the reason I'm talking about that is, remember that he was supposed to turn up for the international duties. He couldn't he couldn't play international because of the same injury issue. And now this would have also shed some more light on the reason why he couldn't turn up, because if after the international break, where you think that maybe he would be able to play the full 90 minutes under, get some 90 minutes under his belt, he couldn't. He only played 68 minutes despite scoring and also actually putting a fairly decent performance. According to Scores 365, his match rating is 7.4. As I said, was causing defending a lot of problems, and I think that's something that they needed more. And remember, if you're watching game this morning, when they pulled Michail Antonio and put on Calvin Phillips, basically the game for West Ham went down the hill. Even though Michail Antonio was actually equalizer. It was the equalizer. But nonetheless, after that, they went down straight the hill. No, this goal today would have made it back-to-back goals for Michail Antonio. And the 2 goals that he would have scored prior to this would have been before his injury. I would have been in August. He scored 2 back-to-back goals. I think I wrote it down. I think... Yeah, he scored 2 back-to-back goals, versus Chelsea and Brighton. That actually was in August. So far away. And then basically, we all know it's not necessarily on the prolific goal-scoring type, but he's actually more the workman type of a striker. That's how West Ham deployed Michail Antonio. No, the worrying concern, as I say, is his inability now to continue or to play full 90 minutes. Maybe, as I said, maybe he could play the full 90 minutes, but the manager is just managing him, his age, and also the rest of the season, because a lot of games will play from now until the rest of the season. They are in the Europa League, and games will be coming basically every 3 days. So to keep him fresh and for him to continue, don't max him out. Don't give him a full 90 minutes. So maybe these are factors. For me personally, I do think that we have to accept the fact that he's now at the pinnacle, at age bracket where it's downhill for him. That's just football. That's just the nature of football. Despite what we might feel, despite what we might think, that's just how it goes. So maybe that's one of the reasons why West Ham in the summer they were scruffling all over the place trying to get a striker. So maybe that's also one of the reasons why Al Grimsey say, no, we need to get a striker in. I'm trying to get a striker for the national team because it's going to be difficult. But nonetheless, we have to manage him. He has to be managed properly. And now I would understand one of the reason why he didn't turn up for the international duty. Apparently he's still not fully fit or still won't be able to put in those 90 minutes worth of running, hard, intense running, based off his nature and his style of play. But it's quite interesting. I would love to see how the season pans out for him. Let's see if he's going to add more goals to his tally. That would be very, very important for him, very crucial for him. And the Copa America right around the corner. So we'd want to see him continue scoring, get him on the score sheet. So when the Copa America turn up, we have a player who is actually in better form and just possible, a player who can play 90 minutes of football. So big up on yourself, people. Smash like button. Big up. And for those who don't know, it's actually back-to-back goal he scored. One before the game before the international break and the game after the international break. So you see, so maybe in some sense the form probably I get better now. So big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit subscribe button, drop in the comment section. Tell us what you think so far about Michail Antonio's progress. Also, tell us what you think about him being managed properly where injury is concerned, also his age factor. And just tell us what you think in the comment section, people. And I'll see you guys again. Until next time. MG Sports TV. All right. God bless. Boom.